been so high, you like walk into something and you just can't get to it? That's how high I was. What's up, guys? It's JC here, and I'm back with another story time. So, we're gonna get into my first time I smoke weed. Jesus. But guess what? I don't smoke weed no more. Let's get into this story, guys. So I used to go to Dutchtown High School, which it's the best alma mater there is. And I used to ride to school with my friends, two girls, Courtney and Alexis. So one time they would, every morning, they would smoke and I would be like, nah, I ain't with it. I don't want it. But this time, I was going through it with the dude that I was messing with. And I wanted to hit the blunt this morning. Like, I had woke up with it on my mind. Like, I'm about to get high. This nigga not about to text me. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I was about to vibe out on him. And I did. Ooh. So we get in the car, and the blunt's in rotation. And I'm like, I just put my fingers out like this. Like, give it to me. And Alexis was like, she looked at me like, bitch, please. So anyway, she handed it to me and she was like, don't play with it. If you gonna hit it and put it back in rotation. And I was like, Jesus. So I hit the blunt 3 times. I was instantly high. Like, after I put the blunt back in rotation, I was high. I was like, but I kept hitting it. Like, it kept going. It kept coming in rotation, kept coming back to me, and I kept hitting it like I was an OG or something. So we get to the school, and if you know Dutchtown, the back parking lot was gravel for the students. So we in the gravel, and it was time for us to go. And Courtney was like, all right, y'all. Because we had morning recess or whatever, and everybody would go in the cafeteria and just chill, talk shit, and relax. So it was time for us to go, and literally, y'all, I got out the car and I felt like I was floating. I felt like I was freaking floating. Like, I felt like I wasn't even walking. I felt like I was floating on the rocks. Seriously. So we get in the cafeteria and everybody's sitting around the table, clowning, making jokes about people. They was cracking jokes on me, but I was so high I couldn't even pay attention. I was like, so I was literally zoned out, I was in my own, you know how people say they be in their own zone? I was in my zone. I was in zone 12. Like, I was in my own zone. So the bell rung and I was just sitting there. Courtney was like, bro, get up. Go to your homeroom. So I got up, go to my homeroom. Literally, y'all, I'm running towards, I'm actually walking at first. I'm walking towards my homeroom. And I felt like the closer I got to it, the further the door got away from me. Seriously. I felt like I had been walking for 15 minutes and my homeroom was right there. So when I finally get to the room, man, my homeroom was, I had social studies with Miss Barbara. And it was me, this guy named Jawan Todd, and then Leah Sparrow. And Miss Barbara was like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing. She was like, seriously, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I smoked weed. And she was like, oh my God, go lay down. Now this was my homeroom class. Dutchtown, you had 8 classes. So you had to go to every class throughout the day, but I couldn't make it. Like, I seriously couldn't make it. So I was literally asleep in my homeroom class for the entire day. The entire day. Okay? So the end of the day had got here and the bell had rang and Miss Barbara was like, wake up. Now, y'all, I thought I was only asleep for like 30 minutes for her class period. When I woke up, it was time for me to go home. I was knocked out, like literally knocked out, and I didn't even know. So I get to the car and it's been 8 hours and I'm still high. Like, I done went to sleep. I'm like, I don't ever want to try this again. Something is wrong with me. This is not right. I get in the car and I'm like, Courtney, I don't know how to break this high. I need some help. It's not going down. I don't know what to do. Literally, at this point, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So Courtney was like, just relax. Like, put the window down, get some fresh air, whatever. So we on Highway 73 going to my house, and I put the window down, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there, and I'm hot. Like, the air's not hitting me. So I'm like a dog. I put my head out the window like, I wanted the air to hit me. I wanted to feel fresh air, but I didn't feel anything. Literally, I was still freaking hot. So we get to my house. I go inside. I drop my school books. My mom saying, hello, how are you? How was your day? I walk right past her. Like, look, I don't got time today. I need some help. I go get straight in the shower, and I take a cold shower, like ice cold. I get out the shower. Tiffany's standing at the door. And you know what she said to me? You think you're going to be high and lay down in my house? I don't think so. Go sit outside. I'm tired. I'm freaking tired. But my dad always saved me. Like, my dad, when my mom used to punish me, my dad used to always be like, go about your business. Nobody won't punish you. So I'm sitting on the porch, and literally 2 minutes later, my dad pulls down the driveway, and I'm like, oh, thank you, jeez. My dad's like, why you sitting outside? I was like, because Dad, I got high, and Mom put me outside. She told me I need to sit outside. He was like, bro, go to your room. Y'all, when I got in that bed, I slept till the next morning. I slept so much that my mom had to come in my room and wake me up for school. Literally. And when I got up, I was so hungry. I wanted something to eat so bad. Like, I had to have food. And I didn't want to ride with Courtney no more. I got on the bus that day. That day, the next day, I rode the bus. I don't want to ride with you no more. I'm sorry. Well, I started riding with her again the next week, but I didn't want to ride with her for the rest of that week. I was so high. Yeah, I was so high. And I was scared to do it again. I didn't try weed again until I was like in 10th grade. Well, maybe 11th grade, I didn't try it again. Because I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Courtney wasn't no help. She wasn't telling me nothing. She was high. She couldn't help me. So I was just all kind of screwed up. Seriously. So, if you like my story time, y'all know what to do. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already so that you can get a notification whenever I drop another story time. Duh. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds so you can go ahead and subscribe. I ain't got the time. Anyway, hit the like button and comment. Let me know how y'all felt this video.